Here's something we didn't expect to see in the middle of Rocky Mountain National Park. Holzwarth Historic Site at the west end of the park is particularly significant because it's the only historic site that has nearly a dozen buildings that are maintained. You can even go inside a couple of them that show you what life was like in the park 100 years ago.
The family came to this area and they decided they would homestead, and so they built a cabin and they had to live in it for 5 years and work the land, and at the end of the 5-year period it became their own land. So his wife decided that she thought they should build a lodge because she had been feeding some of his friends for a long time, and decided that it was good to make it a real operation where they could make money, having people come and stay in cabins and do things like fish and horseback ride and pay money to stay and have a good vacation.
Absolutely. So this is Twin One right here. This was the first guest cabin that was built on this property. Right here is Mama Cabin. That was the first cabin, and that's where Mama Holzwarth would cook those 3 meals a day for the guests that would stay in these cabins. So the price to stay was around $20 for these. It used to be just a one-room cabin, and the family would stay. They'd have maybe the kids sleep on the floor, and they'd sleep on the bed.
They built the original cabins in the 1920s, and then in the 1940s they were so successful they built another big ranch called Never Summer Ranch. They both were operated until the 1970s when the property was sold to the national park.